Awesome. Well, I don't know really how to begin these because this is the first episode of Ghost Town Radio. New format. We're doing little interviews with local bands, and I chose Flat Wounds here in the 518 to go with the first one. How are you guys doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Yeah, man.
Pretty good. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah. Super stoked about Ghost Town and shit, dude. That's gonna be sick.
Oh,
I'm excited.
absolutely love to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of you guys. They may not know, but my first paid gig was actually a Flat Wounds show at the dojo. So
Let's go, man.
Awesome.
love the support.
Fuck yeah.
It's just a good time working with you
Yeah,
guys.
dude, for sure.
Likewise.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. So you guys are still like a pretty young band then, right?
Yeah. Probably we could say December 1st was like our first official thing. We did all four of us together. It was kind of like floating around for a bit as an idea, but we can do something. But when we all four of us got together, it was we all kind of gelled.
Yeah.
Okay.
So about like 2 months about.
Yeah, about 2 months coming up. Actually, funny story about that, dude. We kind of got just tossed on a bill thanks to Tweak. Shout out Tweak. He fucking basically told us, yo, you have like 2 weeks and you're playing at the Fuse Box. And at that point, like, we just formed the band. Like, Wade was like the last dude to join, and we jammed with him once. And we were like, okay, we can just have a gig, So like, we just busted out like fucking 3 songs in a day. And then the next 3 songs the next day.
Yep.
And then just fucking play the show, man. It was fun.
Hey, young and hungry. That's what we love to hear. That's a good recipe for success. With what you just said, Wade being the last one to join, who were really some of the first ones? Like, how did Flat Wounds come together? How did the name start? Like, what was the process there?
Yeah, it was kind of a funny start. Me and David actually used to be in another band called Man Must Explore, and that's kind of how we met and kind of became like acquainted as musicians. But I remember having a conversation with Colin specifically about like what each other's interests were in music and kind of like what we wanted to be as musicians, and we really kind of saw like eye to eye right off that first conversation. We would kind of just gelled right there, and we're just like, yo, if you want to do something along down this road, like we can totally do that together. And that's kind of like how it started, as an idea like that.
Yeah. We were sitting in like the little green room area of, what's it called? Putnam Place. And we were just talking, and he's like, yeah, dude, I love to do some heavier shit. And I'm like, fucking same, So, yeah, we got together at his house. I drove like fucking 2 hours to get to this dude's house.
Dang.
Fucking, it was just me and him, and then this other dude, Ben, who Ryan actually introduced us to. And we were just sitting there in this dude's basement with no drummer or anything, just like fucking around on riffs and shit. And I was like, damn, I don't know if this is gonna work out.
Right now, do you guys feel like you've kind of found that sound that you're looking for, or
It definitely
are
took
you
some
still
dialing in,
developing, or?
Always still developing,
Yeah,
like
sure.
we can't get complacent on just one sound, we definitely want to like diversify and shit, especially when we eventually like drop an album. Like we want to have some like variety in there,
Definitely. I love that, you guys don't want to glue yourself down to one sound, or, obviously you want to stay with what you're comfortable with, but, like influence-wise, I guess, also where does that come in?
All right, so David's gonna kick off that one. Go ahead, David.
So it's actually kind of funny. This was not even kind of a genre of music that I listened to before I met these guys.
Fair. It's not, I mean, you kind of look at me and know it's not necessarily my wheelhouse.
But yeah, no. So it was new to me, but I mean, I loved it immediately. What do you say? You say Alice in Chains and Nirvana and those bands. They're bands that I got introduced to.
Fair.
So.
I mean, I hear a little bit of Pearl Jam myself. I mean, that's something I
word.
used to listen to. But
Word.
That's cool.
Yeah, we get like a lot of comparisons. Like the main one obviously is Nirvana. You know, that's one we mainly get. But I've heard like Alice in Chains, I've heard Pearl Jam, I've heard Acid Bath, I've heard Pantera and shit like that. So, which is like super fucking dope because that's a lot of our major like influences and shit.
For sure.
Fair.
Yeah, Wade has a lot of sick influences too. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm classic, Black Sabbath, AC/DC. That's like
Fair
my
enough.
wheelhouse. Everything from that to the modern hard rock metal stuff. I'm big in thrash and all that. So
Dang, that's what we love to hear.
I try to be pretty versatile. And when I first started jamming with these guys, I just instantly liked what I heard that they were working on. I said, I think that I'm gonna click well in this band, and
Hell yeah.
it's been fun, man.
Fair.
Rocking.
And, yeah, it's also, I think what's a really cool part of like us four specifically is that we all have different tastes and different things that we bring to the table in terms of like how we're influenced by music. But one thing that's really strong is me and Wade have a big love for like thrash metal. So when we're just like busting out riffs and songs, like it's this instant, just we know what each other's gonna do,
Fair.
and we just go off of that. And
Definitely.
that's, I think that's a really good like foundation for our chemistry. And then all the other things kind of blend in as we like write the songs too.
yeah, the whole songwriting process has been pretty swift for us because these two are really locked in, you know? Like, he'll just bust out some fucking crazy riff. He follows right behind him and, like, does some crazy fucking shit, and we're like, oh, okay. And then we just make a song, you know? It's not... We try not to, like, overcomplicate it and shit like that. Like, oh, we have to sound like this. It's like, fuck it, you know?
A lot of times it's just we'll be in a practice room just like this, just running through our set or something. Matt will just shit out some awesome riff, and like you said, I'll just follow it. If it sounds good, let a few bars roll by. I got an idea in my head, I'll just follow it, and boom, there's a song, or at least a song idea
Yeah.
Yeah.
birthed right there.
There's
you know?
at least the foundations of it, right?
Definitely, and that creates like we definitely have like a hard rock kind of style, but everything within that, we like to explore all of it. So
Yeah.
Definitely. I can tell. I mean, I definitely love the shows. You guys got some future shows coming up. I know you guys got a tour coming up. Are you guys pretty excited for that?
Yeah.
We're so
Yeah.
stoked for that, yeah.
That's gonna be sick, dude. Miller Time, shout out Miller Time, dude. They're fucking awesome too. They compliment us really well, so super
Banger.
fucking stoked for that. We also have a show at the Fusebox coming up soon. That one's gonna be pretty big.
Indeed.
Yeah.
February 11th, be there.
yes, sir. Frozen Sun, our friends Rats from down Long Island.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sick.
Fair. So what can people expect from the Flat Wounds moving forward from now? I mean, are there any? I mean, you guys talked about an album, just more steady content, or
Yeah.
That's the big thing, definitely, is content.
We got to get some music out there for people to actually listen to. Right now, we're kind of just a live band just because we're so new. We haven't really gotten much out there content-wise.
right.
Yeah, like just the other day, we were asked to play like a 2-hour set. We had to turn it down. Like we just started out, you know.
I don't even
we
have that
can't-
much material,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Not yet, anyway. We'll get there.
I think our next step is really like an EP. I wanna definitely get that out before May, before the tour. Just so we can push that, you know, just try to market ourselves a little bit more, and then obviously every band's dream, you know, maybe get some label attention and shit like that, you know. But that's later on, you know. We kind of play shit by ear. We don't really,
Yeah.
you know.
Hey, that's what we love to hear.
Yeah, man.
So.
We'll edit this once we first, right?
Fair.
My name's Jarvis.
Seamus?
Seymour.
Seymour.
So yeah,
Go.
the message you want to put out to your fans and those that are going to see this, and your name.
Go ahead.
Should we lead with our name?
Lead with the name. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm David. I'm the bassist. Message for the fans, huh? That's a pretty tough one. I don't know. I just really like if anyone listens to what we put out there. I really appreciate it. And any kind of meaning that anybody can get out of our music, even if it's just silly enjoyment, that means so much to me. So honestly, like the support, just listening to like the garbage we put out there, thank you.
Yeah.
Garbage, that's what it is. It's garbage.
Seriously, bro. No, he fucking.
One
summed it
man's
up,
trash is another man's treasure, though, right?
Yeah.
Fuck
Hell yeah,
yeah,
hell yeah.
dude. Hell yeah. My name's Colin. I'm the singer. You fucking summed it up perfectly, man. Like, thank you for listening to our shit. You know, coming out to fucking shows and shit. That's great. If you find some sort of emotional connection to it, that's kind of why I make music in the first place. You know, to help out other people and shit. You know, touch them artistically. So, if I can do that, you know, especially with these fucking silly geese around me, you know, it's pretty cool. So, super grateful for everything.
Yeah, man. I'm Wade. I'm the drummer. I guess ditto. Basically, we love playing live shows. We love the energy that the crowd gives back to us. We feed off of that shit. So, thank you for coming out to any kind of show at all and listening at all. That means a lot. So, rock out. Thanks.
Fuck yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, my name's Matt. I'm the guitarist. Kind of along the same lines, but a little bit different. Go to live shows, support local music, do all that, because that's honestly what really gets me into this band is being a part of the local music scene,
For
bringing
sure.
back
For sure.
like the
DIY.
passion that's behind it. You know, these people are putting venues together in their homes to host this stuff, to
Let
like build this
strangers in
culture.
their home.
Yeah.
right.
Anything to make it happen, man. It's awesome.
And I'm just glad to be a part of it. I just hope that there's somebody else that gets inspired by the stupid shit that we fucking do. It's just just to inspire other people to do that, to build the culture up is really cool to be a part of that. So thank you guys.
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know, this has been Spectre Slim here with the Flat Wounds in Albany in a basement. in a room. So, you
Where
know,
else would we be?
it's the greatest time in the world. You know, again, February 11th, go see these guys. Go see a show.